much material. That'll make a great headline. Have to keep going.
Still unsolved. City Watch under scrutiny.
Fascinating.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name? I'm doing the questioning here. Last time. Name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Outrage.
I can't take much more.
Won't last much longer like this.
Imperil.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Gods, it's hot in here. Blood comes easy these days. My turn. Another fight. Let's go. Ready for another round?
boots have seen everything.
This is my happy place.
Let's have some courage. Don't linger.
Fuck yes.
No choice but to keep going. Can't even catch my breath.
I'm heating up. Heading out.
I've missed this. Imperativo! Imperativo! Now they see me, outmaneuver them.
What now? lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Still means death. Crime of passion. Deeper conspiracy.
Really? Now? Ready or not? Move unseen.
Still means death. Crime of passion. Deeper conspiracy. Has nothing to do with this death. Swear it. Still means murder. Still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny.
Don't mind if I do.
Still means dead. Read all about it.
No one back home will ever believe this. On my way.
We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the dark than that den of decadent delights.
They won't care about shit.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
I'd probably
Up
break
at the ship up line prices. Get your seafood here.
Bigger, smaller, in-betweener, I've got it all.
Take cool.
Pleasure house. Den of decadent tonight.
Big stuff of things. Right, catch of the day.
Take cool.
Get your own here, fresh off the easel.
Take cool.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all night.
Take cool. I
Up
don't
at the ship
mind
up line prices.
it. Honestly.
Get your seafood here.
Which means we're getting a real.
Take cool.
I've got it all.
Take cool.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Salty
And
big stuff
all-round
of things.
pleasant folks.
Right, catch of the day.
And if a patron confuses me for a member.
Good boy.
Moving in. I'll give it a shot.
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it.
Pleasure house. Let's just stick to the list.
The absolutes are.
Why don't I buy your folks a gift? Maybe something from the Velveteen Elixir. I mean, they might need protection from fairies.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need
Can be
honey.
set free. I know he can be set free.
If you had any bargaining chips, float it off into the airstream.
I will pay it. Serve any foul whim. Name the price.
Is there anything dull?
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
The absolutes
But what I
They won't care about stupid list.
Whatever we need.
Get you out here! Fresh off the exhaust!
Sleeping in the gutter, then that's anything.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel...
Sorry.
Happy.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? I need proof. Hard proof. A motive, too. Otherwise, I'm afraid the case remains closed.
I don't understand why there's such a type. I put it on especially for you.
Don't take Oh, what a new bit of good rumple.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can tell you now. You got that right. The guild.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hell's, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Distracted recently.
One she can win.
Fog coursing through my brain.
My hands are full, sweetheart. You want a drink? Hoots is your woman. You want pleasure? See Mamselle Amira.
This kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
Our name is rather refined.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I don't understand why there's such a type.
Two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
New guy, in trouble.
You have the key to my heart.
There we go, right.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Yes, you do. And what better place to do business than in the home of the oldest trade? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Amira there looks about ready to burst. Have a look. All set, are you?
That'll be.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Nisha, our lovely nymph, but she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing, and my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Good things come to those who are forthcoming, but only if they make it count. Sometimes a lady has to make her presence known. Delicately, of course. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference. and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
I hate Lucy.
Spoon.
Just felt so distracted recently.
Sorry.
Look at you. You need anything from me. I put it on especially for you.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Not if you're looking for something to eat. Now shoo.
And nice.
She must be rid of that brute. Isn't right.
Again.
I promise. Game.
To try.
You will when you've met the Drow. They're twins.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Stop the sea! Try the catch of the day!
9 hells would you do with it? Think.
They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Soldier. Phew.
Looking ahead.
Any foul wind, name the price.
Is there anything?
I can't hear you. We can bung with a ton of people. Such a none of them has sticky fingers.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shire's caress is a...
Breath, boys. Yeah?
Get your out here, fresh off the easel.
Nothing fishy but my prices. Get your seafood here.
It's just impressive to need something like this.
How much farther can I go?
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. I got it.
You're in safe hands. Don't fret.
Here goes nothing.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
And here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? You were too hasty. There would have been another way. And now you've given Raphael the right to your soul. What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his God's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
At least things have stayed interesting.
What a charmer.
Let's get going.
Let's march.
what to do.
What now? Let's have it.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Quick step. What's in here?
Sharess's caress isn't just wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner,
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of being.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow.
Strength for a loving home!
Not a sound.
decadent delights. I sense some hesitation.
Interesting.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Just be on my way.
Den of decadent delights.
Lovely painting! Looking for a loving home!
The librarian does this thing with her wit where you're on all fours and...
La 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 la! La la! I can't hear you!
Don't be shy.
Think of the sea.
Hey, pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow.
How about Flophouse? Oh, Father, give me strength.
We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. You're off sleeping in the gutter, and that gets
Lovely painting! Looking for a loving home! You haven't even got inside.
Me?
Inside.
Arian does this thing with her whip on all fours and...
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance to start over, and I will gladly do so.
I'd probably break his nose.
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
Yeah?
Maybe the... Do you think the master plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep? Maybe even R?
Oh, I'm sure he has plans.
Frank.
Hey.
The neighbors are talking out their own.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. Fionn, one of Mamselle's girls, who laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting. Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this.
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
No one stopped me yet.
At least a double bed.
Never wanted the easy
How
part.
about the flop house?
We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. Sleep in the gutter and
Watch your back.
Ah, here. You haven't even got inside yet.
Up in fishing about my prices. Get your seat
Time to rest. Light on my feet.
There's a house.
Runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
How's an adventurer supposed to do a damn job around here?
I just want somewhere warm and...
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Feel the sun on our skin.
You've been pulling all night
this
to
time.
keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind.
Very well.
Now, What do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break...
They can turn into mist now. And not the only one with new tricks.
Damn priest.
Someone there?
Great! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off with the gutter than that pleasant house. Den of decadent delight.
Let's go.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being...
Into the shadows. With ease. There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. The blood seems to have dried out over the course of a few days. You can't make out where it comes from.
Never a dull moment.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. Here we go.
All-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
These boots have seen everything.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
And if a patron.
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the refugees? Just like that? Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
When's it gonna stop?
What do you get out of this?
It won't.
Can't give up now.
The Absolute Army on its way. Not a chance.
How do you feel about Neverway?
Different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same.
For using the Think you should do the same. I know.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
It's run or September by flame, and the gods don't give a damn about
But his methods need to rest with him.
I want to have a word. How goes the search? By his holy tears. That's terrifying. Report this to Investigator Valeria in Sharess's caress. It's only right they know.
Just suffer the most.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
All right. What now?
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house?
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey! You paid Raphael?
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
You got in trouble.
Oh, yeah, well, you tell me that. You got that right. The guild.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the canteen.
You have the key to my heart.
I put it on especially for you.
You can stare as much as you like.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing. Let's be with it. Isn't right.
I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
An intriguing pair. Takes me back to my youth.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
You're welcome if you have the coin. Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
I'll be a little treat for you then. This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side.
Isn't it right?
Yes. There's a leash.
Game. Play it.
I mean, to try.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Oh, fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the Lower City. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Everyone at Sharesh's caress is a game.
Play. One she can win.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny.
Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The Silver Sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
You got that right. Skilled. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
I wish I could kiss you better.
Your tongue,
I
spoon.
mean, to try.
Cut out.
Oh, sorry. Be real careful.
Yeah. Better be.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
You have the key to my heart in that sweet phrase.
I put it on especially for you.
Kyle. Let's be rid of that brute.
I want to give it a
Isn't it
good
right?
rumple.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
But don't worry. Everyone is your rest is correct.
Nymph's Grotto. Journey to the Underdark.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
What a day. Watch the shadows.
I've got a long road ahead.
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. And of course, there's no charge. Anything for someone who helped find Fionn. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation? Just because I'm a drow, you think I've got a whip between my legs and a stiletto wedged between my breasts? As I'm relatively new to this business, unlike my brother, I'm not comfortable letting my clients go too far. Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you feel something touch you. Icy fingers running down the nape of your neck. You shudder as you feel hot breath on your cheek.
Just relax. Give yourself over to the sensation. Lie back and let it take you.
Her lips meet yours and you feel your body flush with heat, racing through your limbs, followed by the dancing tingle of her cold fingers. You ease your body into the sensation, noticing every tingle and thrill as heat and cold, pressure and pleasure skitter across your nerves.
Wow, someone's enjoying themselves.
Her hands and mouth are all over your body, each touch sending a flush of new sensations racing across your skin. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you brave the streets again. Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
What path lies before me?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about it.
I'm not an Afrobeats.
Just have such a headache.
There's a difference.
I wish I could kiss you better.
Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
It's perfect for a chef.
What does it feel like? I would, but this armor
Did you see how far that watches through me?
It contain lights.
You told me the armor was a
I
clone.
believe you tried to climb up one, you madman! Armor is hard to find. How else was I supposed to see the optics? He merely offered patronage. The Guardians built the steel watch. Do you not like it? Yes, but they were good.
Feel her fingers grip yours.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
A personal invitation from
Lord Gortash
Gortash
is expecting you.
We shouldn't have any more trouble.
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Not this again.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting up.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worms Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Let's move. at the ready.
Here, it is here to serve you. The people of Baldur's Gate surrender. Every criminal we have is one less stain on the peace of the ongoing of this great city. Failure to comply will
Horrible.
more severe punishment.
What's up for discussion?
Folk don't even think about it much.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Problem, citizen? Forget I said anything. All right. Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers. Any complaints?
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Hey, Metal Man, if I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.